With the cold weather setting in, many are thinking about hitting a tropical destination.
CTV News with Tara Overholt.
Good evening. With the latest exchange of rocket fire between Hamas-led troops and Israeli forces still fresh on everyone's mind, Israel's Consul General to Toronto made an appearance in London this evening. Jerry Dewan was at the Consul General's address and joins us with more. So, Jerry, what message did he have to bring tonight?
Well, Tara, it was one of cautious optimism, but DJ Schneeweiss is also issuing a warning that there is still a lot of volatility in the Middle East.
We want to have peace. We want to live side by side, and we acknowledge that in order to achieve that, there should be a Palestinian state within which the Palestinian people can realize their own national aspirations. The only way we're going to achieve that state, and that state of peace between the two states, is by sitting down and resolving the issues between us.
The first impression, that disarming Australian accent, the result of his parents' escape from the Nazi regime in the 1930s. But beyond that is the voice of a man who has been described as a rising foreign affairs star. Schneeweiss defends Israel's response to Hamas rocket attacks from Gaza and also allows that nationhood for the Palestinian people can be a possibility. But he is also critical of a bid expected tomorrow by the Palestinian nation to get statehood recognition from the UN. Schneeweiss says statehood should only come through a negotiated settlement with Israel. And while Schneeweiss addresses these issues head-on, he also says he doesn't want conflict to define his nation. He spoke of his desire for Jewish and non-Jewish people alike to visit Israel and to get to know his country.
We have a great story to tell that goes way beyond the conflict, that goes to the sort of core of our humanity and the aspirations and the creativity of our society. And so many people who've been there have come back. I meet with university professors and university presidents, and I meet with local mayors, and I meet with all sorts of people who've seen those opportunities, seen those qualities, and they realize that they're relevant to their lives as well. So we're much more than the sum of our battles. We'll fight those battles to the best way we can, but we're much more than that.
DJ Schneeweiss was appointed Consul General to Toronto and Western Canada just last August and continues to tour various communities to better understand the Canadian perspective on issues linked to Israel. Tara?
Thank you for that, Jerry. One day after the Middlesex Blood and Health Unit declared an influenza outbreak in our region, Victoria Hospital has announced an alert for one of its wards. It means an increased level of vigilance because the patients in this part of the hospital are in the high-risk category when it comes to the flu. The Level 2 outbreak has been declared in what is called the ACE unit, ACE standing for Acute Care for the Elderly. 2 of the patients have been confirmed as having influenza A and 3 others are showing symptoms, meaning extra precautions are being taken.